Hare Krishna, welcome to our daily reading of Shrimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, and the text 19. Pañcadaśaṁ vāmanakam kṛtvāgād adhvaram baleḥ. Pada-trayam yācamānaḥ pratyāditsus tri-piṣṭapam. Translation and Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. In the 15th incarnation, the Lord assumed the form of a dwarf, brāhmaṇa, vāmanakam, and visited the arena of sacrifice arranged by Maharaja Bali. Although at heart he was willing to regain the kingdom of the three planetary systems, he simply asked for a donation of 3 steps of land. Purport. The Almighty God can bestow upon anyone the kingdom of the universe from a very small beginning, and similarly He can take away the kingdom of the universe on the plea of begging a small piece of land. So this is the 15th incarnation of the Lord Sri Vāmanadeva. Sri Vāmanadeva, he came to cheat Bali Maharaj. Cheating in the absolute, in the Supreme Personality of Godhead can be beautiful. So in this form of dwarf, very beautifully he steals Bali Maharaj. So everything in the Supreme is beautiful. Like in this material world, like Prabhupada gives the example of sexual life, which is the most lowest pleasure. So in the spiritual world, conjugal love is the supreme. So in the absolute nature, everything in the Lord is supreme and is beautiful. And this material world, cheating is not so beautiful. To lie is not so beautiful, and so many things. But Lord Krishna, he lies and he's beautiful. He cheats and he's beautiful. So he is beautiful in all circumstances. Here he came as a dwarf. So as I said before in other readings, that the demigods, they are always fighting with demons. There is always some fight going on. So the demons, they became very powerful, led by Bali Maharaj. And they took over the heaven. So the heaven planets, the demigods, they were absent. They had to flee from there. They were not living there anymore. Bali Maharaj was the king, and he sat on the throne of King Indra, the powerful Indra Dev. So the mother of Vāmanadeva is Aditi, and his father is Kashyapa Muni. So there is Aditi and Diti. Diti is the mother of the demons, and Aditi, she's the mother of the demigods. So eventually we're going to see actually demigods and demons, they are the same in the sense that Krishna always protects both. Like you're going to see how Bali Maharaj, although he was a demon, he was benefited by blessings of the Lord. So Aditi, because she was very morose, that she could not see her sons. She's the mother of many demigods. She could not see their sons because they were kind of invisible. They were hidden themselves. And she was very morose, and Kashyapa Muni came back from a meditation, from some sacrifice, austerities, and he saw that the ashram was very sad, and she was sad, she was morose. He asked the question, he asking why, and she explained that she was missing her sons. And then Kashyapa Muni preached to her about the difference between soul and matter and all this, but she didn't care because she had that motherly affection. And then Kashyapa Muni said, okay, you should worship Vasudeva. You should worship Vasudeva, and he taught her how to perform the pañcadaśaṁ, a sacrifice that she could in 12 days receive the blessings of the Lord. So she did. She followed her husband, and eventually Vāmanadeva appeared before her, and he agreed to be her son. And then he appeared in his 4 arms, carrying a lotus, a club, a disc. So then he accepted to be the son of Aditi and Kashyapa. Kashyapa Muni could understand that, and he deposited his semen in Aditi womb. So then Vāmanadeva appeared to protect his devotees. As always, Krishna comes to protect his devotees. Now, annihilate the devotees, but it's not that he is impartial or partial. He always gives benedictions, as we will see. Bali Maharaj received benediction. So, make a long story short, Bali Maharaj was the king of heaven, and Vāmanadeva, as a dwarf, a little brahmachari, he came to see Bali Maharaj in the sacrificial arena, and he arrived there with his paraphernalia. He used to describe it. He has a deer skin covering his upper body, and he has a kamandalu, he has a water pot, and he has a rod on his hand. Very beautiful brahmachari. And when he arrived at the sacrificial arena, because he was a brahmana, Bali Maharaj offered him some charity. And Bali Maharaj said, can you give me 3 paces of land? 3 steps of land. And Bali Maharaj, of course, but he could not see that was the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But the Shukracharya, who was the spiritual master of Bali Maharaj, he told Bali Maharaj, this is the Supreme Lord. If you accept to give him charity, he's going to take away everything from you. Bali Maharaj, he didn't care. He didn't care because he had made that promise. A person, you see, Bali Maharaj was a demon, but he had the understanding that when you say something, you cannot take that out. So that would be a lie. And Prabhupada explains, the earth, Mother Earth, cannot tolerate a lie. She can tolerate so many things, but not a lie. So, and Bali Maharaj, he didn't want to lie to make his promise in vain. So even Shukracharya was giving that instruction, he rejected the order of his spiritual master. Prabhupada says that if the spiritual master asks you to do something that's against the Supreme Personality of God, is just rejected. So he rejected, and he offered the charity to the brahmachari. And what did he ask it? He asked for 3 steps of land. In the first step, he revealed his universal form, and he covered the universe. In the second step, he covered the upper planetary systems, the Lord Brahma's abode. It described that Lord Brahma's abode is beautiful. Can you imagine the abode of Lord Brahma? But Vāmanadeva, with his feet, when he touched that, everything became thousands and thousands, and manifold times more beautiful. So that was his second step. And when he gave his second step, Garuda, the birth of Lord Vishnu, carrier of Lord Vishnu, he, with ropes, he arrested Bali Maharaj. And Vishnu, he asked Bali Maharaj, and now, where is my third step? What you're going to give to me? So Bali Maharaj, very humble, and he offered his head to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Vāmanadeva stepped on his head. And then he was blessed. Actually, Ramana Deva released him and gave him a Sutala planet. It's very, very opulent. And Bali Maharaj was a family from the demons. So from Hiranyakashipu, Prahlada Maharaj was his grandfather. So Prahlada Maharaj was a demon. Can you believe that? Yeah, because he was born in a demon family. So it doesn't matter if you are born in a demon family, if you worship the Lord like Prahlada Maharaj did, you are devotee. You can change. From devotee, you can become a demon. From demon, you can become a devotee. It's up to you. So for today, that's it. Thank you so much. And tomorrow, more Shrimad Bhagavatam.